So hey guys, I want to piggyback off my last video because I want to show you how you can maximize your money in the least amount of time. So I'm going to be sharing the method that I use in order to do that. So let's jump into it. What you're seeing right now is a map of the United States, of course, but this is a program that I use to input all of my jobs, and as you can see, it goes all the way up to like Rhode Island and comes all the way down here to Philly. So these are all of my jobs. But we're going to focus on this cluster here. There's a couple of different clusters and stuff like that, but we're going to focus on the New York and New Jersey area. Now, if you remember the cluster that I just showed you in the New York area, this is the first half of my route, okay? And because Google Maps only allows you to put in 10 jobs, this is from my house to the location, okay, to the first location. And right here are 9 jobs. And as you can see, they are clustered together. And as you can see right here, it's about 2.5 hours, 126 miles from my home location. So once I take my home location off, it goes down to 51 minutes and almost 23 miles. That is that first cluster of jobs, out of those first 9 jobs. Now this map leads off from the last map. So these are 10 jobs, and as you can see, the drive time is 1 hour and 5 minutes. So let's do a little math. So now we're really going to have to calculate how many jobs we have and how much each one of those jobs pay. As I showed you in the previous clip, that the first part of the route had 9 jobs, the second part of the route had 10 jobs. That's a total of 19 jobs. And that is just for day 1 when I travel to the area. So if each one of those jobs, 19 jobs, paid $100 each, that would mean that that's a total of $1,900 for the day. So we know we're going to make $1,900, but how much time is it going to take us? So if we're beginning from our home location, that's 2.5 hours. And then we have the second half of the route, which is 1 hour and 5 minutes. So now we have a total of 3.5 hours, approximately. So we got 3.5 hours of driving time. I usually allow about 15 minutes per property. So we have 19 properties, so that's 19 times 15. That gives us 285 minutes. Divided by 60, that's almost 5 hours. So now we're up to about 8.5 hours. That's about a 9 to 5er's full days of work. The difference is I'll be making $1,900 in a day versus a 9 to 5er who will bring home probably less than 100. Let your skills pay the bill.